If you like the video, make a drink and subscribe to the channel.
The all-wheel drive E-Tron uses two asynchronous motors, one each at the front and rear axles, to deliver 265 kW and 561 New Mexico of torque for a 200 km per hour top speed. That's enough to get it to 100 km per hour in 6.5 seconds. But select boost mode with the paddle shift you'd normally use for upshifting gears, and for 8 seconds you get 300 kW and 660 New Mexico, which cuts the 100 km per hour dash to 5.7 seconds. Its skateboard platform houses a water-cooled, lithium-ion 95 kWh battery pack, which is 5 kWh better than the Jaguar, but 5 kWh less than the Tesla Model S. It is however covered by an 8-year, 160,000 kilometers warranty. The battery weighs 700 kilograms, so it's a good thing much of its weight is so low, as it doesn't affect the car's cornering ability, but is the reason why the E-Tron, at 2,490 kilograms, tips the scales at almost the same weight as a Rolls-Royce Phantom 8. Given the E-Tron's size at 4,901 millimeters long and 16 millimeters tall, albeit 43 millimeters lower than the Q5, it's remarkably slippery for a family car, registering a drag coefficient of just 0.28 thanks to a partially closed grille and optional camera door mirrors. The grille remains functional as a 22-liter cooling system, using the same coolant as your regular combustion engine radiator, is needed to keep the batteries at their optimum temperature. With no engine under the hood, 60 liters of space has been allocated up front for the storage of the charging cables and ancillary items, which is substantially more than the 27 liters offered in the I-Pace, while down the back there's 600 liters of cargo space compared to 656 in the Jag, and it has a towing capacity of 1,800 kilograms. A single-stage transmission sends nearly all power to the rear wheels unless it's at full tilt, then it's a 5050 split. From inside, the transmission is no longer operated by a lever, but a thumb button you push forward for reverse and back for drive with a separate button for park. This, along with the cameras for mirrors and the doors, are the only anomalies you'll find inside that differentiate it from a regular Audi. It uses the same virtual cockpit LCD screens, with a 10.1-inch unit above an 8.8-inch screen in the center stack and haptic touch feedback controls. Even after a full day of trying to get comfortable with the cameras, it was still a struggle to judge distance in blind spots in direct sunlight and at night. The wind cheating effect reportedly adds 2.5 kilometers to the range, but at an optional cost of €1,500 in Europe, that's a fuel saving you'll never recover on the balance sheet. So was the only questionable part one could find in the E-Tron equation. Overall though, it's an impressive demonstration of packaging, performance, quality and comfort, but it will come with a hefty price tag and the hope that a fast charging infrastructure will be in place by mid-next year. Editor's note: while we work to establish an effective, lasting and appropriate means of assessing the full efficiency of full electric vehicles, all Fs will be awarded a default 10/10 in this category. We expect to finalize a scoring system in early 2019.